Now it's time to break it.
And welcome back to a movies episode of the SplitScreeners podcast. It's not Zach without weird, awkward pauses in mid-sentence.
That is true. Yeah.
Joined as always with Nick,
Yo.
Aaron,
Hey.
and Gavin. I'm just doodling, guys. Before we get too far into this video, I want to say like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all of our releases. We're trying to get content out there to you guys. We're trying to grow this brand and become a household name.
Yeah. We've got merch on the way. We got giveaways at 20 subscribers. We're going wild over here.
And if you want something really exciting, make sure you stay to the end of this episode.
Oh, shit.
But you gotta watch the first half or it doesn't appear.
That is
So stay
that
tuned.
is how YouTube works.
Stay tuned. We did figure that algorithm.
We got the algorithm for that.
What are we talking about in today's episode, Zach?
I don't want to get too far just yet.
Oh, shit.
To bring down the mood a little bit. Next week, we will not be releasing any content because we might be releasing a little bit of content. We haven't decided.
Yeah, our regular schedule will not be appearing, though.
Then the 2 weeks following that, I'll be on a trip and then a vacation. I'll try to shoot you guys videos you can just add in.
We'll do that.
Or
And I
news or
think
something.
Gavin will be done with his drawings by then, so he'll chip in.
Question. That week that you're going on vacation, which we won't throw out there on the podcast just in case any insane listeners follow you to where you're going. So,
Stalkers.
are you only gone for one weekend for that vacation, or are you gone for 2 weekends? That's the question we need to know. Are you going to be gone for 3 weeks total? Because that's going to be weird.
So, the first one, I think we're leaving Friday after I get off work.
And you'll be back Sunday.
I'll be back Sunday. And then I think I work that whole week. We leave Saturday.
Long drive.
Long drive. Or no, I think it's Saturday. Then we fly out Tuesday, come back Thursday or Friday, and then long drive.
Oh, okay.
So I should be there that Sunday.
Okay.
If you like travel logistics, please stay tuned to our podcast.
But that trip, hopefully I do get to see Jurassic Park or Jurassic World Dominion at the Screen X theater.
Yeah, that'll be cool.
That's the one with the 3
Yeah, I'm
screens.
jealous. You'll have to let us know.
Yeah.
That'll be awesome.
It worked perfectly because like when me and my wife go on trips, we usually try not to do stuff that we're always doing here at home. So we don't try to go and see movies a lot. I have convinced her to go and see the occasional IMAX movie here and there because we don't have an IMAX theater here in town. But we're going with my sister and her husband as well. And I thought to myself, well, if I just keep this like kind of on the down low, it'll eventually work out for me. So we'll be somewhere in Texas, one of the major cities, and she kind of was ranting on about our plans while we're in that city. And she goes on to my sister and she's like, and Zach will probably be ditching us for a movie at one point. And she's like, what? What the hell? Why is he ditching us on our vacation? And she's like, well, he wants to go see the new Jurassic World movie at Screen X theater, since we don't have one of those here. And she's like, what's Screen X? Me hearing this conversation just automatically sent her Screen X video on YouTube to her, and she comes back, I think we're all going to see this.
Hell yeah.
Absolutely.
I'm like, plan works.
Also, Zach is going to bring back some beer from somebody who's going to be on my top 10 WWE wrestlers list of all time, which will be coming out in a couple weeks.
I hope that beer is
spoilers.
straight up
He's number.
I hope that beer stuns.
Oh, maybe I will drink that beer while we're doing that list. Maybe I'll just wait for that list.
We'll just shake it all. That didn't spoil anything.
No spoilers here for his list.
Oh. I think our fourth member has officially arrived, Zach.
Possibly.
We'll just keep on talking while Zach goes to let
Somebody.
Kevin, you've been here the whole time. What the
How the fuck did he do that?
Whoa.
You just teleport?
Yeah, what a fucking trip. Yeah, so Zach's going on vacation, so it's just going to be you, me, and Gavin recording for a couple weeks. That'll be fun. It's kind of cool, like, switching up the dynamic. We learned that the week that you went to California, and then Gavin missed a week, so it was just me and Zach. And it's so, because you're so used to having the other people here, it creates, like, the first episode was weird. But then, like, as we got used to it, our content got better and better, which was kind of cool. I was saying it's kind of cool when one of us misses an episode. Because, like, I remember when Gavin and Aaron weren't here, and it was just you and me recording that one week. And, like, the dynamic was off that first episode, and then we, like, started getting into it, and it was kind of nice. So, it'd be cool having a different dynamic without Zach being here for a couple weeks, so, yeah. Trying out something new.
Like I said, I will try
maybe we'll
something.
spike in views, and Zach will never be allowed back on the podcast.
Oh, fuck.
Wow, what if that happened? Yeah, well, he'd have to go out on his own and be like,
He'll just stick with
Zach's
his TikTok career.
I have my toe in that water, so.
Zach comes back, we've got 500 subscribers, we'll be like, sorry, Zach.
Sorry, you've been outvoted. The public has spoken.
you have to make you have your own channel that's just called "Fuck These Guys."
Yeah.
Or I'll just continue what I'm doing.
Or start the Screen Splitters podcast.
He could
Splitters.
instead of the Guys I Fuck podcast, he could be the Guys Who Fucked Me podcast.
God, man. Guys I Fucked should have been the name. It's so cool.
Yeah, if you'd like to see our other channel, Guys I've Fucked, let us know in the comments. Let's start that channel.
Also, if you want to see live action, or if you want to hear us talk about anime, we can start a new video for that. That'll come out every week, so let us know in the comments if you're interested in that.
Watching anime again.
And we've got a lot to talk about on anime, so we probably should.
Alright, guys. So we watched. You didn't watch it. We watched a few trailers.
Yeah.
We got the She-Hulk Attorney at Law trailer.
Mrs. Hulk, the lawyer. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Coming to Disney Plus. I think it was August 7th. Is what the trailer said.
Yeah. You won't like her when she's legal.
I don't hope she's barely legal.
Whoa.
This is a Disney problem.
Oh my god!
They're doing explicit content now.
What are we in? Are we at 6 minutes?
Yep. Well, about
That's
7.
where our
We're
cutoff
keeping
time's going to be for this video, I can guarantee it.
We should track that. That's probably what it
When
is.
did we make the worst joke of
This
this?
is where we get the spike.
Yeah, we'll find out. So yeah, we got
We got the She-Hulk.
the She-Hulk.
The big talk about that one right now. This is a teaser trailer that just came out a few days ago from time of recording. The CG on She-Hulk, She-Hulk,
She-Hulk.
isn't
Looks rough.
polished up. It's rough.
Yeah.
It looks kind of like game graphics.
Kind of like the first draft of Shrek.
Yeah. The thing to take away from this right now is they're still working on visual effects. Yes, they should come out the gate swinging with beautiful visual effects. Hulk looks great in the trailer. But they've been working on Hulk for years.
Yeah.
He's.
They did shrink her physique though.
I mean, she'll get bigger.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like they just wanted her to be sexier to appeal to more.
I mean, she's
rather than
she does
her
kind
roid
of,
itself.
She
like
leans
in the
into that
comics.
side in the comics a bit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but it sounds like what they did because it's still a rough draft because they didn't want to just port over just Hulk with boobs.
Mm-hmm.
So they're actually taking the time to like get She-Hulk's own.
The positive side, and there's going to be people that talk smack about everything that comes out, basically, is that Disney Plus has not failed me on a show that I've watched yet. So I'm excited to watch She-Hulk. I'm sure they will clean up their shit because it is Disney, it is Marvel. They're not going to release something, I think, that looks like garbage. They're going to leave that to Sony with stuff like Morbius. So.
This will probably be a good comedic show. I'm sure it's going to
And it'll be cool
probably
to see
have
the
a good tone. Since he's going to be prominently in it.
Maybe we'll get the Incredible Sulk too.
We haven't seen
Canonized.
Bruce since he burned his arm on the gauntlet. So.
Oh, we saw him in a post-credit scene in Shang-Chi where he was actually
that's
Bruce
right.
Banner mode.
Yeah.
But if you watch the IMAX version of Shang-Chi, you see he does have a gauntlet on there that now that Doctor Strange has come out, looks like it's similar to the sands of Vishanti, I think it was, or Ashanti. I can't remember all the weird.
Shanti.
Yeah. Which might be depowering him from Professor Hulk mode temporarily.
That would be interesting. I think he should just always be in that mode.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Or
He's
just go
smart
straight
and
Hulk
strong.
mode. like Age of Ultron, where he's raging through everything. Yeah, I like.
Yeah.
One of my favorite Hulk moments in the MCU so far.
Yeah.
We also got
like when he threw the tank.
Was that the first Incredible Hulk?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the video game?
Yeah.
I used to play that all the time because I had never seen the movie. Loved the game, even though you could blitz through it in like an afternoon if you wanted to, and it wasn't that good.
The other trailer we got this week was 3,000 Years of Longing, directed by George Miller, who did Mad Max Fury Road. Just looking at it, if I didn't know who the director was, I probably wouldn't be as interested in this movie. But George Miller, like I said, did Mad Max, and he literally strapped a guy with a flaming guitar on a truck of speakers, holding on by bungee cords, and I think that was freaking brutal. So,
yeah,
he's got a little bit more of my interest just with that.
Say watching the trailer,
It does look a little weird.
just didn't spike my interest.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, another genie movie.
Sexy genie this time though.
Well, yeah,
Idris Elba.
he's a sexy genie.
Oh, was it Idris Elba?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, very sexy genie. Then. Hell yeah.
Just that voice.
Yeah, I'll see it just for Idris Elba.
But yeah, it didn't look very interesting, but we'll see.
Yeah. Not knowing a lot about this movie, I'll read the synopsis. What would you wish for? A lonely and bitter British woman discovers an ancient bottle while on a trip to Istanbul.
Istanbul.
And unleashes a djinn
Constant.
who offers her 3 wishes. Filled with apathy, she is unable to come out with one until his story spark her desire to be loved. So, I mean, it might be something I just kind of go in and watch. I don't know.
Could be a sleeper hit. Who
Yeah.
knows?
Could be the next Cats.
Could be
nothing's
could be
gonna
the
be
next
that good.
everything everywhere all at once.
I don't think anything's going to beat that movie this year.
If nothing has already beaten it this year with the 2
Nope.
other great releases that we've had, then I don't think anything's going to beat it.
I will talk this movie up. If you're disappointed, I'm sorry, but #1 movie of the year.
Yeah,
That's what he said about Tenet when it came out.
his
Have you seen it yet?
suggestions have disappointed me lately.
Yeah, he told us Morbius was good.
I fucking said Morbius. Go back.
He didn't say that.
Fuck you. All right, and then the third trailer is more of a teaser for a Hulu original, or not original, but going straight to Hulu.
I thought you said Paramount.
No, it's Hulu.
Oh, okay.
Hulu's got skin in this.
The movie Prey, which is a Predator movie taking place during I can't remember the time period, but basically the Predator comes down to Earth and hunts the Comanche warriors.
Yeah.
Very short teaser. You basically just see 2 of them running through the long
And then you
grass,
see the
and
Predators targeting lasers.
target reticles or whatever you want to call them.
Yeah, I'm a Predator fan, even though they haven't put out anything good in a while. I'll check that out.
Because they got rid of the best actor in the movie.
I like the Predator mythos and
Oh,
lore.
yeah.
And Glover. Yeah, first 2 Predators were great.
I think I still need to see the second one. I love the first one.
Because yeah, I really think I liked just the myth and the lores.
Stick around.
Stick around, yeah.
Oh,
Such good. If you like those one-liners, go back to our top 10 one-liners video. Classic video. I love
One-liners.
One line.
One-liners with
top
breathing
10
room.
speeches and
Sometimes
paragraphs.
Some people took some advantage of top 10 fast foods that will be coming out this
You
week.
can go.
Not myself.
The advantage being that we went with the official Cambridge dictionary definition.
Can you put that
I
up?
can give you my list.
I will.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can give you my list so you can just be like, this is what Gavin said.
We'll just put it right here.
Gavin's list. Angie's list. Gavin's
Oh
list.
shit.
There we go.
There's a good time right there.
But Prey.
Yeah.
Pray.
Prey.
But Prey.
That's not coming out in theaters. It's going straight to Hulu. I don't know why Disney is doing that. I think my theory is they just didn't want to put down the money for. Actually, I think Disney actually did announce this one during Disney Plus Day a few years ago.
I believe so, because
So-
this isn't the first we've
Yeah, my
heard of
theory
it.
is-
Yeah,
It's
because I
the
feel like
first
I've heard of
trailer.
something similar.
Yeah, it was announced a while back.
Yeah.
but
All I
it's
can
the
really
first
think
image.
about is who is it?
It's when it
For
was
Grace
announced,
or
it had like a
whatever.
screenshot.
Yeah, I know I know that they're working on an Alien show as well. That'll probably go straight to Hulu.
Another franchise I really love, but it's been a while since they've had a good one.
It's the lore, honestly. Well, I mean, like the first, like obviously the first movie of it, like Alien, was amazing.
Aliens is the best.
Oh yeah, it's one of those
James
sequels that
Cameron's.
are better than the original.
Yeah, but I love the original.
But I'm just saying, like,
Wait,
they
James
just have
Cameron
such a.
did that one too.
Huh?
James Cameron did that one too.
He did Aliens.
Okay, so he's good
Alien
at
was
making
Ridley
a.
Scott. He's great at making sequels
Yeah.
that are better than the first. But he did the Terminator.
Because like Prometheus, I thought was like it was
Yes.
some of it was cool, but
Yeah, I like Prometheus quite a bit.
like I thought it was cool, but I also didn't think it was like
But I
a
did
good
not
Alien
like
movie.
its follow-up.
You didn't like Covenant?
Not as much. I like Prometheus a lot, but the direction it's taken, it's not an Aliens
Yeah.
film.
I
I
don't-
wish they would have just done Alien 5.
Some Gordon Weaver and all the Korean actors.
Yeah, it would have been cool.
The concept.
But
art is
it's just the
sick.
lore.
It was. With,
It's-
what was that,
it's the-
Blomkamp?
Yeah.
Did Chappie.
And District
God,
Nine.
oh.
District 9.
Great movie.
I
He was
love
gonna-
Chap.
He
District
was
9
on
and
board to
Chappie.
do Alien
Fun.
5
I still
before
need to
Ridley
see
Scott
Chappie.
decided to do Prometheus.
Chappie's fun. I liked it. I'm not as big into the series as them, but I thought it was okay lore wise.
Yeah.
Because I just like the universe. I like the universe of aliens and predators. I like how the predators are just trophy hunter. I like the premises are very cool, and somehow the video games and a lot of the adaptations end up not being very.
Isolation was sick.
That is
Isolation
true.
was good. And the old PC Aliens versus Predators 1 and 2 were really good.
Were that?
Some of the really fun.
What was the other Alien AVP or Alien game we used to play with?
That's the one.
Colonial.
Oh,
Marines.
Colonial Marines
Oh,
was...
Yep. I played that
Everyone
one.
hated that game because it was not what they showed in development.
But it was
really,
funny.
It was funny. Yeah.
What was the new one? Is like Fire Team something?
Fire Team, Alien,
Well, technically,
Colonial Marines, Fire Team, I think. Or
Isn't that what it is? Or
the newest
Or I
one.
thought the Predator Hunting Grounds was the newest.
No, the Fire Team just came out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the 3-player one.
Yeah.
Hunting Grounds was cool.
Yeah, I like the
I like the idea of it. That said, if the humans had any coordination, you got like immediately gunned down,
Mhm.
which is always an issue with those asymmetric ones
Oh,
when you
yeah.
let the prey fight back. Which I get it, but at the same time, like just getting blasted
Yeah,
by
that
4
one came out
shotguns.
like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah. I did like. I played a bit of the beta when it first came.
Yeah, that's what I played. I never purchased it after playing the beta.
They should put themselves into like EVE Online or like one of the really big like space MMOs and just throw a couple like aliens working on it.
Cool.
That'd be cool. They're not utilized.
So Prey coming soon. Any
August, I think.
other
Yeah.
teasers?
No, that was about it. So movies that came out this week, we got the Downton Abbey, A New Era, Men.
Didn't see it yet?
Not yet.
What?
Firestar. I'm still getting over a cold and like this coughing, which you guys have witnessed plenty of in the past few videos.
This is gonna be the first video that comes out.
Probably.
Yeah. I can get the others first.
I'm kind of a little worried about going to a movie theater and coughing.
As you should be. That's irresponsible.
Here, if you, I was
In
like,
these times?
send me after you finish everything, send me the raw data, and I'll just make a super cut of just Zach coughs for this week.
So we got
There's gonna be a lot of them.
Men, Firestar, which is also on Peacock.
Terrible.
Terrible.
Did you watch it yet?
Nope.
I think that's all that came out this week, and then next week's
Yeah, next week.
gonna be sick. We got Bob's Burgers.
Yeah.
Excited for that one.
What
we
day is
got-
it exactly?
Thursday.
We also got Top Gun Maverick.
Yeah.
I'm hearing so many good things about that movie.
Yeah.
And I might actually do this in 18 days. They're doing a double feature of Jurassic Park and Jurassic World Dominion
Where?
at our theater.
Weird, but okay.
Well, because the original cast is coming
Yeah,
back.
it's the cast.
Yeah,
but
okay.
it's the Alan Grant story.
I mean, I
That's
won't
what it
say.
is.
I don't want to say no to seeing Jurassic Park in theaters.
This is my
I've
number
seen
one
Jurassic
movie of all
Park in
time.
theaters.
I will probably go see this.
I've seen it at the drive-in too.
What? Jurassic Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great film.
Yeah, I got this. I went back for the 3D re-release, like what was it, 10 years ago? I think I
Yeah.
had that poster. So,
Yeah, I went to that. And it was awesome to see it on the big
Oh, yeah.
screen
Look,
again.
he knows how to mix practical and special effects.
Yeah,
Really well.
The movie holds up almost better than some of the
And
sequels.
even if the new movie sucks, you at least get to see one good movie if you do the double feature. So
That's why they're doing it.
Well, Dominion was the
it's
last
the
one. Right?
Fallout
Dominion is going to be the last
72.
one. Or the one
It
that's
wraps
coming
up
out
the
right
new
now.
trilogy.
And then
They've said that they might expand the franchise past then. Like, they already have an animated show called Camp Cretaceous, which I hear great things about, too.
Yeah, for a kids show, it's gotten really good reviews.
And Chris Pratt's in that one, huh?
No,
I
don't
thought
think-
I thought I heard his voice in the trailer or something.
In the cartoon now.
Oh, weird.
Probably somebody.
Their cartoon's pretty solid for what it is.
Yeah.
I think it takes place, like, right during Jurassic World.
Yeah. Right during or right after, I don't know.
Something like that.
In that ballpark. Yeah, that'll be exciting.
All right, guys. Do you guys watch anything new this week?
Yes,
We'll start with you then.
The Pentaveret on Netflix. We only watched it because I saw something on TikTok that was absolutely hilarious. It's a new Mike Myers show. It's got Mike Myers. It's got the doctor from Hangover. What's his name?
I know who you're talking about. His name is like Phil or something in the movie.
No.
The dentist?
He's actually a doctor, like in real life.
Oh, Dr. Kim?
Yeah.
Kim Jong?
Oh, yeah.
Kim Jong? Kim Jong?
No.
Kim Jong Jong? Kim Jong? Kim
I know who you're talking about.
Did you die?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, his name's Kim.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Dr.
Ken.
Ken.
Ken Jean.
Oh god.
I was like, yeah, it's
It's
okay,
also
but-
got Keegan Michael Key in it. No.
Peel.
Yes.
Jordan.
No. Jordan Peele's the one that directs movies.
Yes.
Keegan
Shorter
Michael-
one. Keegan is the
Keegan
taller one.
Michael Key is in this movie, or in this
He
show.
He also directs movies. He just also likes to act in movies.
It's only 6 episodes. They're like 20 minutes apiece. Mike Myers, of course, plays a bunch of different characters in the show.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask.
It is fucking
Yeah, it looked
hilarious.
funny on the trailer.
It's definitely overly dumb at some points. It kind of reminds me of Space Force. If anybody watched Space Force, on
I
Netflix.
did. I couldn't get super into it. I don't know. I thought I would get more into it, but I felt like it was too serious and it's
I'll just add it to my
love
list while I'm
Space
looking
Force.
at it.
But yeah, that's what Pentaveret reminded me of. They do have one of my favorite jokes in the whole show. They have a Russian guy. I won't tell you any of the details about the show until you guys watch it. But they have a Russian guy, and Keegan Michael Key either has to pick to take a key or a pill. But it's a Russian guy, so he goes, yes, key or peel. And Keegan Michael Key looks at the camera and he goes, no, that's fucking funny. That's good. But yeah, it's stupid, funny, 6 episodes. I watched it in 3 hours. It was a good time.
Nice.
That was the only new thing I watched.
Aaron.
No, I didn't really watch anything new. I finished watching X-Men the animated series.
Yes.
My first rewatch of that in a long time.
I think I'm gonna hold off rewatching that until closer.
You should probably get closer. I started watching the other animated X-Men as well. Evolution, and then there's Wolverine in the X-Men.
Origins. Oh, now I guess you mean
Wolverine in the X-Men. Yeah. Based on the comic of the same name. But yeah, good classic old 90s show, comic book show done right. Right up there with a couple of the others.
It's a new continuation coming out next year. Is that 2004 or 2024?
It's supposed to be next year, but they haven't given a specific date. But we'll probably hear more about it later this year. Maybe get a first teaser, which would be awesome.
I've watched the only thing that America's wanted to watch, which is the Amber Heard Johnny Depp case. That's really it.
Hey, snippets of that on my TikTok.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I've only seen snippets.
I was like, I don't sit down and watch the 8-hour trials Monday through Friday. I kind of watch the recap videos, 45 minutes. It kind of recaps everything. That said, nothing really happened Thursday, Friday. Wednesday was when Amber Heard got cross-examined, and that was hilarious.
That was hilarious. I saw a lot of TikTok
Oh,
videos
yeah.
about that day.
That wasn't
was that the day she kind of just got up and left?
I don't know if it.
Because they were talking about going to recess, and then she kind of just walked out.
I don't remember that. Wasn't the recap I saw, so I might have got screwed on that. Is the one that Johnny Depp's lawyer? She really did a really good job. She laid out all of his groundwork just to just hit her with the multiple. So part of the issue is the fact that she never donated the money that from the divorce settlement that she claimed to, and all this other bullshit. That's not what this is about, but it does play into this because it affects her character. So, which is why I'm bringing it up. So she gets so the lawyer starts with basic questions like this: what's supposed to happen? Did Johnny ever give you the money? And how what was all this issues? Got her caught, and then she keeps going. Managed to get her caught and more or less admitting that she never donated any of the money and just wanted the money for herself.
So you pledged the $3 million, or you donated the $3 million to charity. I pledged the $3 million to charity. Did you donate the money? Well, it's pledged.
Yeah.
I use it interchangeably, and then I got objection. That doesn't have any.
Yeah, she wouldn't say the word that she actually donated the money, which was hilarious. And Johnny Depp's lawyer is fucking great, bro. She is so good at her job. She was a highlight on my TikTok the last couple days.
Yeah,
the highlights I get is Johnny Depp made breakfast for all his fans.
and a crazy thing about it, I guess it's not a criminal case, but. Especially for high profile like this, they're probably all getting sequestered. Nobody should know. Anybody that's actually in that trial has no idea what social media is saying.
Yeah.
So it's just crazy. And you can even see that Amber Heard, especially with a lot, she's fucking over her legal team. When she's getting cross-examined, she's like, "My legal team was supposed to provide that." Legal team. Just throwing them under the bus, which is fine, I guess, but they really screwed her.
Yeah, this has been hilarious. Unless you're a conspiracy theorist and you realize that this is all just a ploy by the U.S. government to trick us while they're doing something shady that we'll never hear about. This is just distraction to distract the masses from what's really going on in this country. But that's a conversation for the country podcast that will be coming out soon.
Oh, jeez.
It's just like what they did with the Tiger King.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
You should see what they covered up when that was
That's
going
what
on.
I'm fucking saying, man.
Join us at our new YouTube channel, The Kazoo Conspiracies.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, I'm in.
Let's do it.
I'm just there to listen
We can all wear 10
and laugh every once in a while.
We all have to have kazoos, though.
Make an episode.
Let's do it.
All right.
Kazoo Conspiracies with two
What are you
K's.
doing? Zach's gone. He doesn't want to be part of this.
No, I'll be there to laugh and just be entertained the whole time.
I was like, I'll come in here. If you want, I can get the real fringe conspiracies.
We are getting close to this trial wrapping up.
They only have 12 hours left on Friday.
Yeah, so
So it should, I think,
a day or two left.
2 days.
Yeah, I think they're projected the very last day, for everything finally be done is Thursday. Everything, 100% will be done no matter what Thursday. So, but they only have 12 hours left, which is probably good because otherwise I feel like her lawyers could drag this out for another 6 months.
Yeah, they'll try.
Objection hearsay.
Yeah. Oh my god. You have to look at. I'll have to send you a couple of the highlights, especially the cross-examination. If you haven't seen that, look at the cross-examination. I've been enjoying watching it simply because I feel like I'm learning something a lot about the actual
How it works and stuff.
how it works and stuff. Plus, Legal Eagle. I'm waiting for it to end because I know Legal Eagle has put out a small video about it. But I'm really excited for the full breakdown, after it's all concluded. If he does one, I hope he does one. If he doesn't, he doesn't.
We need every single person that watches these videos to comment and tag Legal Eagle in the comments so we can get him on here and we can interview him. That would be fucking cool.
I'm sure he'd love it. Look. We can't pay you, but we'll be great for your exposure.
Yeah, absolutely. You're gonna get new viewers that you've never had before. 11 of them.
11 of them.
Well, 19.
Oh, 19. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right.
Alright, so this week I have watched the new Chip 'n Dale Rescue Rangers movie on Disney Plus. This movie is
Hilarious.
It's okay.
I'll say it's okay. It's a family-friendly, fun movie to watch.
Tell us
if
about
you-
the real star.
Yeah, if you watched Chip 'n Dale as a kid,
Yeah,
you'll feel
Chip 'n
pretty
Dale.
nostalgic.
Yeah.
If you watched any cartoons or animated anything, pop culture-wise, you'll see Easter eggs and stuff that you'll be like, oh yeah, hell yeah. I can't believe they actually did that. This movie is full of Easter eggs, references, cameos.
Yeah, I can't believe the Rugrats were in it.
They probably were, actually.
Do they do it better than
Naruto
Space
shows
Jam
up
too?
in it.
Naruto!
At a blink and you'll miss it. You have to really pause the screen, like you'll see him in a corner somewhere.
Do they do it better than Space Jam 2?
Yeah, everyone actually looks like their character.
Okay.
Glad. We're not gonna go too much in that because I don't want to like get into that argument again.
But there's no argument. You just stated a fact. Sonic, though.
Yes.
I hear he's the real star.
Cameo-wise, I'm not gonna go into what version or how he plays in the movie, but Sonic is my number one favorite cameo in this movie. Mm-hmm. Cameos aside, the story is pretty by the numbers. Two friends from childhood who go into a career together, eventually break up after one decides to go a different way. Fast forward a few years later, one's doing all right, one's basically in the dumps, and they're forced by circumstance to get back together and rekindle their friendship.
Are you sure this isn't the Drake and Josh remake?
It could very much well be.
Are there any other Rescue Rangers in this?
Oh
show?
yeah, the whole team shows up.
Okay,
in that.
cool.
I'll
watch it.
It's sounding like they played it pretty safe.
Yeah. My number one complaint about this movie is more of a technical thing. It's the soundtrack is very loud in this movie. We had it at our normal 20 level on our TV, which is normal people volume, I would say, from experience.
Which is weird because you're old. You'd think it'd be louder.
Oh, we sometimes have subtitles on too.
We always have subtitles.
I always have subtitles.
I can read and watch at the same time.
Mostly because I watch anime so much that it's a normal thing to have subtitles on there. The music, the soundtrack, special effects sounds are so loud that sometimes it drowns out the characters talking. More so in the beginning, like the third act, while there's action happening. It's hard to hear what's going on, like what they're talking about. That being aside, like I said, it's a fun family movie. I'd give this 7 out of 10.
It's higher than I thought.
Kind of a safe spot. Like I'll probably watch it again.
He gives a lot of things a 7.
It's a typical Zach rating, but
I mean, yeah, that's for movies that I'll probably would rewatch. Not something I'll probably go out and like search and buy.
Yeah.
But I enjoy.
Yeah, since it's streaming, I'll probably give it a watch just to, because I was a Rescue Rangers kid.
Me too.
Yeah. I also watched, what was the name of it? On Netflix. It's Attack of the Hollywood Cliche. It's an hour-long kind of documentary about all the different cliches Hollywood uses. Jeff Loeb is the narrator and kind of like the spokesman of this documentary. It's kind of cool to kind of go into the different cliches and he explains it. Excuse me, guys. Sorry. But yeah, that's what I watched this week. Yeah. One thing news-wise that I did want to bring up is kind of Disney came out, and, more Lucasfilm and Kathleen Kennedy came out, and we're kind of going over their plans for Star Wars coming up. Mm-hmm. With the Obi-Wan show coming out in a week. We're going to get the first 2 episodes next week, which I'm so excited for.
Yeah, we'll be
Friday.
Friday morning, you think?
I'm going to try to watch them Friday morning. Because they come out in our area around 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock.
I remember when I used to,
I know what I'm doing Friday.
when I used to work my
Me too.
night shifts in my old job. That's when Mandalorian is
Yeah.
up around my phone.
So, if I don't get a chance to watch both episodes in the morning before work, I will avoid you guys first 2 hours while we're up where we're going to watch those episodes. If you guys don't want to watch them with
I'll probably just come watch it with you.
I've already watched them because I'm off Friday.
Yeah. But they kind of outline. They kind of outline their plan. We're going to hopefully get the Andor series this summer or later this year, which is going to be a prequel to Rogue One, basically, and kind of go into the darker aspects of the rebellion.
Spoiler alert: Endor blows up at the end.
Andor is a character.
Oh, okay.
He's the one that Jyn Erso partners up with during Rogue One.
Oh,
Played by Diego Luna, I think is his name.
Yeah, Diego the Luna.
We're also going to get. I think they're currently filming an Ahsoka series right now, which I'm excited for. I don't know if we're going to get that this year. They also announced that the Acolyte series will come out next year. Take place 100 years before the Phantom Menace. So kind of the rise of the Sith in the background and kind of like the last high days of the Jedi Order. Um, one thing that she did mention during her presentation that from the box office flop that was Solo, I'm not saying that I did not enjoy that movie. They learned some lessons. The big takeaway was that they're not going to recast legacy characters. In my opinion, I think that's really stupid. They're going to
Is
go
Jar
with
Jar
their,
Binks still alive?
Yes.
he died. I think he dies in a off screen in a book.
Well, that's legacy.
No, that's not legacy. That's canon book.
Oh, bastards.
He might not die. He's a street clown, I think. But past that,
Darth.
the big thing is they feel Lucasfilm feels like they did a huge misstep recasting for a younger Han Solo and Lando with Aldrich Ehrenreich, I think it was his name.
Eisenreich.
Ehrenreich. And Donald Glover as Lando.
See, and Lando loved having Glover
Oh, yeah.
as Lando.
I think they.
I also like the dude who played Solo a lot.
Yeah, I think they did a phenomenal job.
Good job.
So for people who want to like recast Luke, so you can get Luke in his Return of the Jedi, post Return of the Jedi days, training and stuff. Like we've been getting little bits of snippets during Mandalorian and
Yeah.
Boba Fett. He probably won't get recast. They'll probably keep going with the deepfake technology, which is kind of still uncanny valley and a little
It is
weird to watch.
The more they use it, they'll get
Yeah,
better.
they're getting better. It's not like
It's still uncanny valley though.
I feel like they still did a better job in Rogue One with Tarkin and Leia.
Yeah. But even they were. It's not there yet, but they gotta keep doing this if it's ever gonna get there.
And the other thing was they kind of want to start getting away from the Skywalker saga era a little bit more. Stop chipping at that block and kind of expand within the same story constraints that Lucas used, but like different eras. Like hopefully we'll get Old Republic stuff.
Yeah, it sounds like
That's
we're
a-
gonna be getting more one-off movies.
Yes,
That's a good idea because
yeah.
all that's left of that block is Rebels, so.
I mean, like
Yeah, I'm fine.
middle
with getting-
of like what they really haven't explored yet is like between Return of the
Death
Jedi
Star?
and Rise of Skywalker, Force Awakens. Like they've done a few things like the Mandalorians in that area, Boba Fett's in that area, but like not a lot of stuff.
I just hope they go Old Republic.
Yeah.
That's my
Old
favorite
Republic,
era.
and then the High Republic is what the Acolyte's going to be.
Yeah, that's probably where they're gonna go.
I guess my question to you guys is: do you agree with them not recasting characters, or do you feel like the deepfake is what they should be going with?
I like recasting characters. I think that
It's
I don't have any problem. Like I think you said it right. I think Leia looked pretty good when they did Leia, but I don't know.
It's
I
like
think
a
it's-
scene if she's the
Yeah.
main character.
Yeah.
also I like
That's
the
different.
idea of giving an actor an opportunity to do something
dream
that, like,
role.
yeah, that I mean,
Yeah. Other franchises do it all the time. Recast a young, different person to play. I think that's what
I
they
think
should do. But
Part of the argument, and she mentioned in her quote or article that she was talking in, was that she's been on set every day for Indiana Jones 5, and you wouldn't recast Indiana Jones in her, like from what she said. With Harrison Ford there on set, it feels like an Indiana Jones movie because he's there.
you would 100% recast Indiana Jones. It'll happen eventually.
And don't you remember when they
Yeah,
did?
that's where we have
Indiana
Shia
Jones?
LaBeouf.
Yeah, that's why Shia LaBeouf has been there.
Well, no one wants to talk about 4.
That's why everyone's excited for 5.
What are you talking about?
Crystal Skull. No one really liked that movie.
Never heard of it.
Oh, okay, we're
Exactly
doing this.
right. That's why Shia LaBeouf was never there.
No, but Shia LaBeouf would be a great replacement for Harrison Ford.
Oh, God. No.
Is all I'm saying. I just love Shia LaBeouf. He was in an Indiana Jones movie.
No.
Oh, okay, cool.
And he never will be.
All right.
He was.
He's
It
actually
happened.
Indy in the next one.
Oh, fuck yeah.
You see, you have to. I know it doesn't exist. That's why you have to watch the
I'm cutting
skull.
this whole segment.
just
But
abrupt.
recasting characters, I wouldn't mind like Millie Bobby Brown, who's been fan casted as a younger Leia.
Yeah.
I think that would
That's
work
it.
perfectly. Sebastian Stan, who plays the Winter Soldier, he looks just like Mark Hamill did at that age for a younger Luke for Return of the Jedi or post Return of the Jedi. I did that again. Recasting these characters isn't a terrible thing as long as the story is good.
Story's got to be good, and then you have to be careful with who you cast.
Yeah.
They need to fit the role. That's not always the case when they do it. But yeah, I'd rather that than a full show or movie with deep fakes.
Yeah.
That's just
I
it's
also
kind of soulless, and
I also don't mind them getting away from the Skywalker saga.
it's time.
My thing is get away from Tatooine.
Yes, please. The planet
Well, it
stuff.
wasn't. Well, that wasn't Tatooine.
And what?
I don't know. It was Jabba or something. Whatever.
Jakku?
Jakku.
But they go back to the sequel trilogy does go back to Tatooine at the end of the Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, great. I know.
The original trilogy goes back to Tatooine twice.
Do you know why? It's cheap.
Oh yeah,
You know how cheap it is? You're like, all right.
You go to the
desert.
desert.
They're just standing in the
Prequels go to Tatooine 3 times.
Yep.
Mandalorian goes to Tatooine in both seasons. Boba Fett's on
On
Tatooine.
Tatooine the whole time.
Obi-Wan is going to be in Tatooine in at least the first episode, from what I've been hearing.
And probably
So much
beyond that.
Tatooine.
Tori,
Why?
I just need you to do one favor. Name a basketball player that plays for the Nuggets.
Nikolai Jokic.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Just
name
like I said.
3.
Bulbul? Does Bulbul play for
Not
us?
anymore, but he used to.
He used to.
Yeah, it doesn't count.
This goes back to a different episode.
Go back and watch our sports episode.
Chris.
Okay.
Chris Axe.
Jericho. But yeah,
Dan
Tatooine.
Marino.
Tatooine is overused. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
I'm sick of Tatooine. Great planet for its time, but it's been done to death.
So we kind of sound like everyone doesn't mind recasting.
No, I think that's a smart thing to do.
Also, Solo is a good movie.
Yeah,
People
it is
need
a
to stop
good
shitting on Solo.
I mean, they did shoehorn a lot of. This is how he got his blaster. This is how he
And
got
they
his
need to
belt.
stop doing that with prequels. I'm so sick of.
Just give us a good story. Which Solo
Yeah.
is a good story. I would love to see a sequel or the Lando series.
Yeah, that won't happen.
It was supposed to, but it ain't ever.
Yeah, they announced the Lando series, but there's been no news on that.
Truthfully, I don't. As a smuggler, wouldn't Han Solo? I feel like Han Solo would just go through guns faster. He would just naturally
Yeah.
I don't like the whole focus on Star Wars heroes' weapons, aside from lightsabers.
Yeah, the lightsaber.
Like they're like, this is Leia's hand blaster that I'm sure she took zero time intricately design,
Yeah.
or like that. I'm like, I don't think so.
Yeah, origin stories for things
What about
that don't need to
Chewbacca's
be
bowcaster,
explained.
bro?
That would make sense, but even then,
Still doesn't need it.
It's 100% it needs it. Hell yeah.
And I never needed to know where R2D2
Chewie's
and C-3PO
bowcaster,
came
a
from.
Star Wars story.
Huh? Where their what came from?
Where they came from.
Oh.
Like in the original prequels.
I don't know. That was cool, man.
It is
Seeing
cool.
Anakin building C-3PO was cool.
But it would have been fine with him just being Princess or Queen Amidala's Proko droid or something.
Something in the third movie.
Yeah. Well,
It was
I thought-
it was
I thought it was
unnecessary.
I do like.
Shoehorning them into every single movie.
personally, I think the R2 one of the good ones, since he's kind of the droid es machina
Yeah, he made more sense.
for everything. Like, it makes sense for him to have that emotion, that droid emotional attachment to Darth Vader and everything.
But then Obi-Wan doesn't know who they are, and he spent 3 movies with them. Makes no sense.
Yeah, that's dumb.
It opens up plot holes.
Well,
Most
actually,
of
the
time
plot
with
hole-
R5.
Well, he's not. He's old man Ben Kenobi.
yeah, stop
Tatooine
explaining.
son
He's
has been bubbling in his
senile. He's senile. He doesn't
Sons.
remember.
Yeah.
He's
Ah.
senile. Maybe he's racist against droids. He doesn't remember. Or he thinks old droids look the same. And that's why.
Wow.
What?
We went there.
We went there.
I wouldn't mind having R2D2 in every movie because the original draft of Star Wars was the intro was basically R2 retelling the story.
Yeah.
Or the Book of Wills.
Yeah, which makes sense, but we don't need them both.
Yeah.
So again, I don't need to know where somebody's.
The
vest
movies are
came
fine
from.
as they are. I love them all.
You know what I honestly kind of enjoy?
I love
Last Jedi's
all
one
of
my
them.
favorites.
I love them all except for one.
Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, Second Close is
But there's one ultimate Star Wars film, and that is the holiday special.
Yeah, 100%. And Zach did just say he loves them all, which includes the holiday
Yeah,
specials. So.
he admitted it.
I've never heard of that movie before. There might be a new one.
Oh no, it's old.
It's old.
It's so.
Shia LaBeouf in it.
I wish. That
That would have been great.
Could have been itchy.
Okay, you got anything else?
Lumpy.
Other than maybe a game.
Okay, I got 2 things real
Okay.
quick. One, I was gonna bring up when you were doing trailers, but I want to interrupt your flow. The new trailer for Umbrella Academy was
Yeah,
posted
forgot
this
about
week.
that.
I think I'm the only one that's fully caught up on this show.
Nope, I am.
Hell yeah. Season 3 looks so fucking good. I was so worried that they weren't gonna bring this show back because it's been quite a while since the second season came out.
Couple years.
This looks so fucking cool. I'm so excited to see what they go through. I won't get into it too much. I know Zach wants to watch it.
Yeah,
Aaron's
it's
gonna
on
watch
my
the second
backlog.
season.
Yeah, I gotta finish the second season.
I like the second.
I like the
know-
second season a lot.
Honestly, I like the second season better than the first season. I thought the first season, and that's not like story wise. I just like how more established the characters are.
Yeah, 100%.
The characters are a lot better in the second season. The story is weaker.
Also, the cliffhanger at the end of season 2 is phenomenal.
Okay.
Where they ended
Oh
up.
yeah, it came out in 2020, so like right during the.
So yeah, COVID and everything. So yeah, it was nice to see an actual trailer and a release date. I think that comes out June 22nd.
I knew there was another trailer I forgot.
What?
Well, go ahead and finish.
The Boys season 3.
I was thinking movies and I missed out on 2 shows.
Well, no, go for it. Because my last thing is just a new segment I want to try out.
Okay. So, since we're back on trailers, it hasn't come out at the time of
Perfect
recording,
flow.
but Monday night during, I think, the NBA championship game, we are getting another Thor Love and Thunder trailer.
Dope.
I'm
watch
not
it.
going to make
We
you
actually
guys...
have one out yet.
Yeah,
they-
Oh yeah, that, like yeah.
I'm not going to make you guys watch it, because I
Yeah,
promise
Yeah,
I
I'm gonna
won't.
try and skip it.
I'm skipping that.
I'm really tempted to watch it, but I. No.
Sorry, I like Doctor
I mean,
Strange so much without knowing
We'll
anything
probably
about
have our first look at Gore in this trailer.
I'll look at a screenshot. 'Cause I do want to see what they did design wise.
it. What if he looks goofy as hell?
He probably will.
The toy makes him look like a monk, kind of.
I
in my
haven't looked
opinion.
at it yet.
We also got a new trailer for fucking finally, Westworld season 4. Westworld is one of my favorite shows of all time. There has been a little bit of decline on some of the newer seasons, but I've continued loving the storyline that they've been going through. It's more set outside the park now since season 3. If you guys haven't watched it yet, I would highly suggest this. This is on HBO Max.
I have not, but I've heard a lot of good things.
I do have one thing to add. Not even a trailer, but just about a show I watched. Because I forgot to mention it after you're done.
Right. And then I think we did get a new trailer for The Boys.
Yeah, that came out this week.
I need to watch that show. I haven't watched a single episode.
Maybe
It
it's-
looks so good.
I love the first season. The second season lost me a little bit, I'll be honest. But that first season like grabbed me and kept me hooked until the end.
That first episode's brutal.
Popular show for sure. I need to catch up on it.
A very adult-oriented superhero show.
Very brutal.
Real world.
Something that's important to keep in mind, they did censor it pretty. It's from the comic book, because the comic book was the comic book's a lot worse.
Yes.
Like not well, I mean maybe in story.
It's a good
content.
comic book, but
It's all right, but the show's okay. I'm not getting into this. I read the whole damn
Wasn't
thing.
there going to be a Watchmen show that was coming out?
it did.
Did it? I never even knew it came out. Was it good?
It came, it bombed, it went away.
It was
you see
alright. It was alright. I liked it. It's more,
I hated the
it
movie.
wasn't based off the movie. It was more off the comics themselves.
Yeah.
Which was fine.
That's unfortunate. When that movie came out, I actually had read some Watchmen comics, and I was super pumped for the movie. And then the movie disappointed me quite a bit. I was pretty bummed out about that movie.
I like
it.
Rorschach. He's a cool.
Yeah.
So the thing I've been watching, I know you've seen a couple episodes of it when you were living with me. Barry,
Mm-hmm.
the HBO show.
Oh yeah.
Season 3 just came out. I'm all caught up, and it is a wild. Well, I'm not any caught up anymore. It comes out in like an hour, but like 15 minutes. But
This is the section of the show where we're like, oh yeah, I forgot to mention this.
Yeah.
So I just remembered something.
in case you forgot,
God dang it, Zach.
This is what happens when I don't write notes and I'm sick.
but it's actually a lot of fun.
Aaron, you got anything there?
I mean, I brought up the Boys.
Have you any of you besides Nick?
I think I've seen one episode.
yeah, I've seen a few episodes.
Okay. Yeah, I definitely recommend it. They're not super long. They're like eight episode, like 30, 45 minutes. They're very good. The season 3, I can't talk about it. It's just so the main character, basically the main character is a hitman, and that's kind of their. The story is kind of like trying to see him like either trying to rehabilitate himself or like it's kind of like his mental decline throughout it. So season 3 has been wild. It has been off the chains wild since the very first episode. And it like every episode's wild, but like it is great. And whoever the fuck, what's his name?
The dude who plays Barry?
Yeah.
I like that actor. I just can't
He
remember.
used to be on the set. Bill Hader.
There we go.
He's phenomenal. He needs to be in much bigger movies.
He needs to be in everything.
Everything.
He is
If you
phenomenal.
don't agree, you're a hater.
He is phenomenal, and I could 110% see him being like an actual villain and doing very, very, very well in that place.
that.
He is menacing. It's great. You gotta watch it. It's on HBO Max.
Alright, my last statement. I promise this is my last statement.
Do you know what the section's called? In case you forgot.
Because I forgot,
Because I forgot.
we're talking about. I don't want this to be a discussion. I'm going to keep this very short and sweet.
Let's discuss it.
And saying that probably just made that fail. Halo finally came to a close.
I hear it was one of the
Did
better
it end how
episodes.
you wanted it then?
No, it did not end with the Fall of Reach.
Okay.
It does set it up.
That's the
I
only
am
thing-
not.
It's the only thing I'll say this.
I am not defending the series anymore. I am going to.
You shouldn't have defended to begin with.
I'm going to quietly watch it as it comes out because they are going to do
This is
season
a,
2.
We're not going to tell you we told you so moment.
Oh no! I knew this was coming.
This isn't a discussion, but I have a question. How does it feel to know that a character they spent episodes explaining has no relevance?
Meh. I hated that character anyway.
I heard the action. I haven't watched it. I heard the action's pretty good though. Like I hear like the action for the most part is well done.
For the most part, until you get to the last episode.
Because I heard the Covenant episode was really cool. Because like the last episode's like on the Covenant home planet,
Not the home planet.
or it's a
It's a
Covenant
religious
planet.
planet. Yeah.
Yeah, and someone was saying that it looked almost exactly like one of the original Halo maps. Like they like actually. Like,
It looks exactly like the Halo game, and that's
Yeah,
the
in
special
that- in
effects
that-
have dipped all of a sudden. It looks like the game.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It looks like the
They
game.
ran out of money.
They're like, and we've gotten all we can out of our viewers.
I mean,
Just record a couple hours
It's
of
like that,
gameplay.
it's
We'll
like
throw it
that
up
Key
in
and
the
Peele sketch with Wendell when he's doing the music video. It starts
Yeah.
off all cool. Like he has like one flaming sword and it's like his money just goes.
all right, so the series is all right. I'm gonna give it a 5. Out of 10.
really high.
Zach,
Yeah, 5 out of 10 for Zach. Means it's
on a
pretty
Zach
bad.
scale, you take
I
3
don't know
away
if I
for your
will
real
rewatch
rating.
the series or the season, unless season 2 is really good. And like
And they already confirmed that before this dumpster fire came out.
yeah, season 2 is happening. So
You just spit
hopefully,
in your eyes.
hopefully it's really good. I'm hoping for better. I didn't mind Master Chief not having his helmet. That was fine. The sex scene did not need to happen. It did not add anything. What the fuck?
Bodhi.
Did anything about
Even
Master Chief?
Cortana looked kind of like awkward.
Hey, do you know?
Well, yeah, but think about how many people, how many nerds.
No, that was
absolutely love
that was Paramount Plus or Paramount whatever company wanting to be Game of Thrones. It doesn't need sex. Lord Rings, Rings of Power. I'm looking at you. Don't give us sex.
Also,
Do you know
They
what's
have
really?
12 sex scenes.
Do you know what's really
14.
funny?
Oh, is it 14
Honestly,
now?
Well, you said Cortana looked really uncomfortable. Do keep in mind that they have a bond, which means that she feels everything he feels
Yeah,
times
she's
like
in his brain.
100. So, like, of course it's awkward for her. She has to bang that ugly hoe.
Now, for those of you who want expressionless, mask on, says nothing, Master Chief,
Right here.
you get that at the end of the episode.
And he
Thank
said,
God.
and no, he doesn't say nothing. He talks a fucking lot.
No.
And he's not expressionless. That is so wrong.
Did you watch the last episode?
No.
Then shut the
I'm
fuck
saying
up.
I'm telling you how I want it.
Master Chief basically dies.
Oh, cool.
hell yeah.
And now I just left that cliffhanger.
Season 2. I'm the Arbiter, and I raise him with the power of Flood.
It's not.
And then we get Flood Master Chief, then he fucks the Flood Broodmother.
If I give any predictions, I think season 2 is going to end with them crashing on the Halo ring. I hope season 2 is basically just all Fall Reach.
I'm still pissed that they like spoiled what they were. Humans like at this point in the war, the humans didn't know what the Halo was. You don't figure out what the Halo is until fucking the third
I
game.
know.
Well, they have to rush it all into one.
You know what the Halo is with the first game.
No, they don't tell you what the Halo is. They just tell you it's an artifact.
No, Allspark tells you.
Does he?
Yeah.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
Still too early.
Too soon.
All right.
All right.
I thought that was
We're
a
discussing.
test.
You
Other
said we weren't
news.
going to have a discussion, Zach.
I was
What
trying to-
it is. You did.
And then you
Discussion's
got.
over.
Yeah, there was input, and then I had the output.
So it doesn't look like we're getting a Moon Knight season 2, though. The producers of that show and some of its creatives have officially moved on
Well, didn't
to
the
the
actors
Fantastic
say
Four
that they...
movie.
Oh yeah, they could come back for.
They could, but it's not going to happen for a while.
Well, and didn't you say last episode that the actors that were in the show only did it because it was only one season?
That's
Like,
Part
wasn't
of the
that part
reason-
of the appeal to some
Part
of
of the
them?
appeal was that it didn't have
wasn't a
lot of
long-term
connective
contract.
tissue to the greater MCU. It was like they had one Easter egg about the what's the it's there's a organization, global like part, I think it's part of NATO or something like that, the UN, that's helping relocate people who came back from the blip and trying to get them back their property or like their houses and stuff. And there's a logo on a side of a bus in the first episode, and that's like the only
Tie-in.
tie into the greater MCU.
Which is crazy since two gods battled it out. In plain view.
well, we haven't had anything that comes out
After.
time-wise
Well,
yet,
I know.
after this show.
It's just.
Which,
Because Doctor Strange either happens same time or like right before.
yeah.
I was
So
like,
what-
I'd imagine
yeah,
the
Thor, I
same
don't know
time
where
since
that
Doctor
falls, yeah.
Strange. I would imagine the same time because that definitely feels like Doctor Strange's wheelhouse to be like, what's going on over here, guys?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, with the supernatural. But, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. But that is all for me.
Okay.
Um,
So
oh
we,
yeah, I'm just kidding.
we will get into
Oh, I forgot.
Zach's 20 questions. We'll end the episode
Or
with 20
whatever
questions.
he's got.
But I've got a new segment I want to try out where we shit on IMDb's top 100 list. And we don't all have to shit on it. I just think it'd be fun. I'm going to bring up a movie every week that's on IMDb's list. I'll tell you where it's located on the list. We can kind of have a debate. Doesn't have to be long. I'm only talking a couple minutes here. And we'll just see how it goes. I think it's fun when we can all debate about a movie. So, the one I'm starting with is number 4 on IMDb movies. Top 100 movies of all time. The number 4 movie, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King.
Way too high.
Way too fucking high. 4th movie of all time?
Yeah, no way. No fucking. Zach's like, I thought it was number 1.
No, I know it's not number one.
Hey, let me give you some
Number
movies.
one is
Like
Young Frankenstein.
no, it's
Shawshank.
Shawshank. There we go.
Number 1 is one that I almost thought about talking about. I love Shawshank Redemption.
is that number 1?
I don't think it deserves to be number 1. Shawshank is not the greatest movie of all time, but
It's a
that I won't
phenomenal
argue.
film.
The fact that any Lord of the Rings movie is in the top 5 is insane to me.
Yeah, even beyond the top 100, sure.
Some of these movies that come after it too, like right after Lord of the Rings is Schindler's List at 5. Schindler's List is
better film.
not only a better film, it's more culturally impactful than Lord of the Rings.
I think
For sure.
I think part of it is the time that this list is made. More
Since they're-
kids, more people who are watching these movies right now would probably side with Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
At
They
this
they
point,
haven't
then-
even seen Schindler's List.
Yeah. I feel like if you're making this, if you're working on this list, you have to have seen every movie of this.
I would hope.
I don't know if I would put Lord of the Rings
Who made
Return of
this
the King
list?
at number 4,
I don't
maybe in the top 10.
Oh, this is just a user rating list.
Yeah,
so this
So
is just the
it goes
highest rated movies.
Okay. So again, more kids voting.
Or young adults. So.
Or yeah.
Again,
but still,
and this
not,
is-
not the right.
And this is my problem. And I'm not trying to shit all over Lord of the Rings because as a franchise I enjoyed all the movies.
Yeah.
I'll never watch them again because it's
I
just
will.
too long.
It's a good franchise.
But it's not a bad franchise by any means. Here's my
I
issue.
do this bi-yearly, or every twice a year.
Return of the King is 4. Okay.
yeah,
fine.
about every 5 or 6 years, I usually watch them.
Return of the King is by far the best Lord of the Rings movie. I'm okay with that. Two Towers is 10. So now you're telling me that there's 2 Lord of the Rings movies in the top 10 movies of all time. Absolutely no fucking way. Then The Fellowship of the Ring is 12. There's no fucking way.
And The Hobbit's 15.
I will guarantee there's a Hobbit movie on there.
It better not be. I'll be so pissed.
Hobbit's number
All
one.
3 Lord of the Rings movies are in the top 12.
Yeah, that's
you're out of your
From
fucking
a technical
mind, bro.
view, I could see it being because, like I explained, younger people, I'd say between 15 and ages 15 and
Yeah, people that are
40
more
are
active
go-
on these
are doing
sites.
this.
Yeah.
From a technical aspect, I could see because they had groundbreaking Weta workshop working on the visual effects, which hold up stunningly to this day. They had groundbreaking miniature work, like Minas Tirith. A lot of the overhead shots are all miniature shots. Like they handmade Helm's Deep as miniatures. Minas Tirith, the big cities like that, are all intricately detailed.
Like
and
effects
everything.
wise, groundbreaking. But for me, you need more than just pretty scenery to be a good
It is
movie.
also based off of a trilogy of books that was previously thought impossible to bring to screen in form of a movie.
Yeah.
Peter Jackson did an amazing job doing that. Yes, there's a lot of walking, and sometimes it does get a little boring, especially with the extended cuts.
God, I couldn't imagine watching.
But
these
you also have a trilogy that's almost like it starts off great and keeps at that level and kind of slopes up
Only one.
as you go through.
See, and I have to disagree. I find, like, one, I don't mind. I think Fellowship's actually a great movie. I would severely put Two Towers below that level, and then I would come back as my highest movie being Return. I think Return definitely is.
I think for me it's a straight plane until you get to Return. And there's a slight bump up.
Yeah,
There's not a lot of trilogies where you have I feel like there's a steady stream across.
What are you talking about? Iron Man, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3.
Like I said, I don't see it being. I probably wouldn't put it at 4 myself, but like they're going off of user ratings.
Lord of the Rings follows
There's
this.
no way it's in my top 10.
Not a single one of them.
No.
I mean, I do have them in my greatest movies of all time.
I mean, if I'm just going
It's
by
not
how
a
beautiful
ranked
it is, I'll
list.
put Avatar at
Lord
number 4.
of the Rings follows the Star Wars prequels method, where you have good movie, really, really, really shitty movie, not really shitty. Two Towers isn't as
Towers
bad
is
as Attack of the Clones. It's not on the same level as the other two.
Now I think we're getting to the fact that you're shitting on Two Towers a little bit.
Yeah,
It's not a bad
I
movie.
cannot
Two
believe that
Towers.
movie's in the top 10. That's insane.
Well,
That's
I
more
agree
insane
with
than
that.
Return of the King being at 4 to me.
I like all 3.
All right.
I like it because
I don't wanna shit on
very
them, Zach.
clear.
I
They're,
like
they're
the
fun,
trilogy,
pure
but-
fantasy. Like, well,
They're way
Now,
overrated for me.
if there is a Hobbit movie in the top 100, I will highly disagree with.
I
that.
didn't see one. Just scrolling through.
Better
I,
not.
but I feel like I have to scroll through this to make sure there's not a Hobbit movie.
There probably is. It's probably like
the 5.
Return of Smaug.
The Army of 5. Or the.
Battle of Farm.
Yeah, whatever. I don't know.
Farm
I haven't watched
Battle
any of the
of
Hobbits. I never was like, I want to see the Hobbits. I never have been wanting to.
If the way I view the Hobbits is like the original Lord of the Rings movies are as good on the same par as like the original Star Wars movies, whereas you
Well,
take the
they're not that
Hobbits, they're basically the prequels to the Star Wars trilogy. Like they'll
That's
probably
fair.
be more beloved 10 years down the road.
So you're telling
I
me?
actually-
So who's
I
the Jar
actually
Jar
like the
Binks
Hobbit
of the
movies.
I
Hobbit
like the
movies?
Hobbit movies
Yeah.
too, but they're on that level for me.
I've spoken with a lot of people that like the Hobbit movies more.
Who's
I
the Jar
don't.
I
Jar
don't
Binks
know
of
if
the
I
Hobbit
like
movies?
them.
Who are these people? And why are they still alive?
Nick used to be one of them.
I don't know if I like them more. I think it's a lot closer than people say it is.
Who's the Jar Jar of the Hobbit?
Like, I don't think I'm ever going to
Smaug.
rewatch the Hobbit movies. But I will rewatch
Smaug
Lord of the Rings
100%.
every
really
year.
powerful
I mean-
lizard thing.
Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks, Smaug,
It's
basically
become
the same
that thing where like when I rewatch the Star Wars, like when I watch a Star Wars
Yeah.
movie, I have to watch them all.
Mhm. Yeah, it's
The
how I
Lord of
do
the
it.
Rings now it's like it's connected enough where like I'll start with the Hobbit movies. I won't pay as much attention, but once I get to the Lord of the Rings movies, like I watch them all as a group again. It's a
Yeah.
saga for me.
Yeah, that's how I watch things. Like that.
Yeah, I've been seeing a lot of people on TikTok doing like where they talk about these top 10 movies. They have a filter now where it'll pop one up and people can talk about where it's ranked. I thought that'd be fun on the podcast. So every week
I've
I'll
been
just
seeing
pick
that
a
for-
random one.
I've been seeing that filter. What they're doing is like you get 2 and you have to destroy one, snap one out.
That'd
of
be
this.
fun too.
Be a fun game.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah, we should definitely think of more stuff like that. I love when we like have like debates at the
Yeah.
table and get to talk shit to each other. So, all right, Zach.
So I'm just gonna come up with one on the fly.
We got Aaron's game this week.
What was it?
Fable. It was so funny. My last question before I knew it was, was there kicking chickens in this game? And he said yes. And Zach still didn't have it. So Zach had to ask a couple more questions. But,
We got
Yeah.
it.
I was like, you can at least say it. There's a lot of like, I could think Legend of Zelda. If that's the only like
Yeah, but
criteria
games
I
that they
had.
would know.
well, yeah, and we knew it was an Xbox exclusive that came out in the 2000s.
Yeah.
So
At that point, Nick had it. Zach took a few more guesses. I let him keep going until he got
check
it.
out our gaming episode for that one. That one is fun.
Yeah, just the Xbox exclusive and then kicking chickens is no thing.
Yeah.
100%.
Sorry, I'm making sure my facts are straight.
All right.
Kicking chickens was question 15.
Yeah.
Xbox
I kind of
game
got on
over.
that track once because I asked him like, is alignment a thing in the game? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. I know.
He's like, yeah.
I know where I'm headed.
Then it's chicken chaser.
Kicking chickens.
I got my movie.
Is this 20 questions?
Yep. 20 questions.
Yeah.
I do want to get into badly described movies, but I need to actually start writing some. I have one in my head, but I want to save that for later.
Yeah, I think
Is-
that'd be fun.
The same movie the three of us have seen.
Yes.
Is this a comedy movie?
I'm gonna say
According to the IMDb, no.
actually I was looking at Letterboxd.
Oh.
I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
What was your question? I didn't hear you.
Is it a movie that we've all seen?
So we've all seen this.
And it's not a comedy. But it's got comedic effects in it. Would be.
Well, maybe. But he's gonna say no. Not a hard no, though. So it might have some comedy.
Is there any bat motifs in it?
No bat motifs.
Because I can think of a handful off the top of my head.
Did this movie come out in the last 10 years?
No.
So before 2012.
Is this movie one of those movies that's so bad it's good?
From a certain point of view.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
That didn't help as much.
Well,
as something.
That's not a yes
For
or
me,
no.
I love it
Because it's so bad it's good?
because
It's tough. There's so many goddamn
Yeah.
movies.
Yeah. Gavin?
Just focused on this one. Okay.
So it's so bad it's good. That was a yes?
It was a kind of like the comedy question.
So
I'm asking some hard questions here.
I have two ideas
It's
here.
very gray answers.
And I can think of two that eliminates one or the other medium. Try to find one that could eliminate both.
Well,
But I can't think of it. So we'll just go with, is there a giant monster in it?
yes.
Oh, okay.
kind of, sort of.
He said he liked it, right?
Yeah, you just did.
You said he kind of liked it?
No, I like
It's so
it.
bad.
You
it's
do
good.
like it.
Yes.
It's there's a giant
Monster.
That wasn't the safe one.
I know what my next question's going to be if no one else does.
Is this in the God, what's the kaiju Godzilla family?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. Yeah.
I'm spelling it right.
So you're gonna have to narrow it down.
No, I got the perfect question.
Nick?
Is there anything?
I don't know why they would be laughing.
At any moment in this movie, does the lead character sing "I'm Singing in the Rain"?
That happens in a lot of movies, but yes.
Wow. We're getting down there pretty pretty good.
For some reason, I'm not sure of my question. Is there a worm guy
Oh, that
specialist?
was my question. I was gonna say, does he happen to be a worm guy?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Perfect.
That was my original question, and I was like, this seems too specific,
Man.
too early.
How can we narrow this down more, guys?
You have to be very specific about the name.
Oh, damn, that's gonna be hard.
What do you mean specific about the name?
He needs the year.
It doesn't have the year in the name.
No, I
It
know.
doesn't have the year in the name.
It's not 2000.
But I can tell you the year it came out.
Yeah.
To ask if that's the year it came out.
Um,
I mean, we know it.
Ask for like the exact
going though.
is the main character played by Matthew Broderick?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Is Godzilla in the title?
Yes, but not in the movie. According to Toho.
Wow, that's a tricky one, Zach. Trying to trick
Was
me.
this movie released in 1998?
Yes.
Was
Oh, here's one. Did Godzilla have babies?
well, Godzilla's not in this movie.
Godzilla's not in it.
You guys just want to like guess the name.
We're not there yet. We're
I
not
know.
sure. I have a few
Entirely positive.
titles in mind that this could be, but I'm not 100%.
Oh, fuck.
That's how the movie starts with him singing.
I'm gonna be honest. Before I asked if there's a giant monster in it, I almost was concerned it was gonna be Hercules in New York.
with the bear.
Yeah, so I was like, which one do I knock out? Like, I kind of wanted to do this, but I'm also fine with this.
God, what could it be?
You
Whose
have
turn
it
is
right
it?
there.
Whose
You're
turn?
on the IM.
Whose turn is it?
Anyway.
Yours, Aaron.
Is there a debate on whether this dinosaur is a boy or a girl in this movie?
Yes. I'm just gonna start just crossing off the numbers.
Is this movie?
Zach, based on the width and depth of the Hudson River, would it be impossible for a Los Angeles submarine to navigate submerged, let alone make high-speed turns?
I mean, in the movie they do it, so yes,
Yeah,
you can do it.
Is this movie Godzilla?
Yes.
Oh,
I took a leap, guys.
Kick it.
I was worried, but
That was fun.
thank you, Zach. That was fun.
that was a good one.
I only picked that one because I just picked up the VHS tape of it today.
God, that movie.
I thought that was
so
gonna be
good.
so
I have
much
it on, I
harder.
have it on Blu-ray, and then like we were at Goodwill today, and I was looking at the movies there, and then I saw it like from a distance. I'm like, ooh, I have to get this.
I love that movie.
Yeah, I don't know why that movie gets so much hate.
Well,
I can see why that movie gets so much hate.
I can't.
That said, I love
It's
that movie.
so much better than the 2016 Godzilla.
Oh God.
Godzilla's at least in this, even if it doesn't look like
you're
Godzilla.
talking about 2014 Godzilla, and
With Bryan Cranston.
yes, I love that movie.
the one where Godzilla had 30 seconds of screen time?
Yes, that
It
one.
was like 3 minutes.
And Bryan Cranston, who's
dies
built
in
up,
like the
I think we
first
just
5
doubled it.
minutes.
yeah, Bryan Cranston, who's supposed to be like
yeah.
the hero of this movie,
He's
dies in
built
the first
up
10
in
minutes of the
every
movie.
promotional
Yeah.
thing. It's the
Honestly, if
protagonist.
they didn't do that, I wouldn't have been so pissed. Like, if they didn't, like, lean so heavily on him, I wouldn't have cared.
He shouldn't have even been in the trailer. So
No,
I could have been like,
The
oh,
series
he's
as a
cool.
whole, though, is really good.
I didn't see anything after the
You haven't?
after the 2015 one.
I mean,
It's
okay.
I liked Kong.
Godzilla vs. Kong is really
Godzilla
good.
vs. Kong's cool. I like the Kong movie too. Like the action was brutal. Like it was bloody, brutal, and it was cool.
Look,
Like
No,
I've
King
actually
Kong
been
will
like
top
that.
the one with Jack Black.
So you guys haven't seen the King of the Monsters?
King of the Monsters.
I haven't.
You haven't seen Kong, Skull Island.
You should definitely see Kong Skull Island.
And you
I
guys-
100%. It's not like
Jack Black, isn't it?
no.
Shaun C. Riley.
Oh, that's
Jack
right.
Black was in just King Kong in like
Yeah,
2006.
So
or
Peter
something.
Jackson.
2008.
Peter
2000.
Jackson's, yeah.
And then Godzilla vs. Kong.
Guys,
It was
it was
very good.
Kong was cool. So I watch. So
It's a
I
little weird, but
have this YouTube channel that I watch. It's like Kaiju something, like Kaiju Watch, something like that, and they like just do like extreme breakdowns of like the monster versus monsters. I'm sure you probably follow.
I didn't like his axe and going through. the center of the earth, like portals
Oh,
popping
yeah.
up everywhere.
Hollow Earth theories.
Yeah.
Well, that's the whole
Conspiracy
thing. It's the
theories,
hollow.
conspiracy.
It's the hollow Earth. and
Check
stuff,
out the
like-
conspiracy
Yeah.
theory
But
podcast coming
I was
soon.
like, but it's fun.
I
I
just didn't
will
like how
say
they
this.
did it.
I was like, Kong is it is really in that movie. He is present. There's large monsters that are present.
Yeah, I think
learned
that
from
should
the
not
first-
have to be
learned from
something
the
you
first
say in a movie for the title character.
No, it's not. But it's something we have to at the 2014.
But I
2012.
liked how Gareth Edwards was trying to do it from the human perspective. Like, you're not always, somebody on the ground, you're not always going to see Godzilla. And I like the low angles where you're constantly looking up and seeing the massive size.
Yeah,
And
and
the effects that he's at. Like, yes, it sucked that Godzilla wasn't in the movie more.
Yeah.
But the style and what the point of view that he was going for really worked for the film. And that's why I like it so much. It was something different.
we had a sore spot.
All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like we said at the beginning of the episode, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell, stay up to date. Next week, we probably won't be releasing anything, maybe a couple little things, but nothing major. So stay tuned for the week after that. We will be back on a normal schedule. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is time to split!